Shoobity whoop me, oobity whoop me, oop-a-doo down.
1 plus 1 equals 11. Wait, that's not right. Royal 10 what?
hello, and welcome to Spotlight at Game Night Happy Hour on Thursday the 21st of October. He's looking at me, he's wondering who I'm talking to, and there he is. I've got a little office buddy with me today down in his crate. Yes, I have got a little office buddy, and I'm hoping he thinks I'm talking to him so that he can sit there quietly. Show me the puppet. There you go, Clive. So if I get him out, he might not go back again quietly, is my only concern. But I should redeem it. Do you want to come and say hello on the camera? Will you promise to be quiet when I put you back? Or maybe I could just keep you on my lap for a little while and see how you behave. He has just had a little wee. Oh, he doesn't want to immediately come out, which is a good sign. Come on. Maybe he's tired. Come on, Pupling. Here you go. Oh, yes! What a big Pupling. Here he is. Here's hi, Dexter. Oh, a growl. Don't you growl at me? Hello, Wrigglebum. Hello. Hello. I know, aren't they just adorable, Clive? Aren't they just adorable? Look at the size of these ears. Oh, there's a very large mosquito that's just flown into the bedroom. The bedroom? The office. Let's go to Just Cam so you can see him in all his glory. Here he is. Dexter, look at the camera. Look, who's that? Who's that puppy? Is it Dexter? Oh. Yes, I know, he does. They do produce a lot of wee, don't they? Hello. Are you the cutest? You're going to go back in your cage now. You're going to go back in your crate. Okay, there you go. Go play with your...
Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down.
No pouring at it. Look at your paw.
A very cute pupper for 4-month reward.
Thank you very much for the 4-month subscription there, Pyro Pygmy. And yes, a very cute pupper. And I hope he thinks I'm talking to him, and so he doesn't try and talk over me throughout the remainder of this game. But we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can with him being here. So Dylan is actually on half term, but he's gone into town with some friends, so I can't just offload him onto him. But next week I should be able to just sort of slightly offload the dog. Anyway, let me give you all a good afternoon. Welcome. We like Shape, Cycle Space, Geisens, Zeus, Oni, Lupine, Ian, Dominic, Mark, Topper, Clive, and Brig. Oh, hi Brig. Good to see you. Pop to host Danger Zone. There'll be a lot of yapping in that. I'm wearing the t-shirt of your hometown today, Brig, I believe. Your Cambridge is your stomping ground, I believe. This is one of the ones I got picked up when I was over there, along with the hoodie. People think I studied at Cambridge, and I don't bother to correct them because that's quite fun. Anyway, good afternoon to you all, or good morning, or good evening, depending where you are playing from. It is time for Spotlight. We are just going to have the one game of Spotlight because, as ever, this happy hour stream is... it seems to be managing with the pup at the moment, but there's a lot of weird things going on today. I've just arranged a new piece of music, and then Sibelius crashed, and I lost it all and had to completely redo it, which was hell. I've gotten used to Google Sheets, which just sort of auto-saves for you, as that one really doesn't. So yeah, and then I've got to start Dylan's dinner, and I've got choir rehearsal tonight, and I've still got to call the centre where the new choir thing is going to be taken place. It's all a bit of a mad day, but we are going to have some Spotlight, so if you want to play, pop in the code. CKEX. Tentacruel Sibelius crashed it. I don't know that, Ash. Welcome to the stream, though. And Salem, welcome to you as well. Yeah, one of the few choirs. Well, actually, I'm sort of running out of choirs. I gave up 2 of them after lockdown. Send me a link, Ash. Send me a link. I'll give that a wash. A wash? Okay, I'll give it a watch. Give it a watch. Cetra Tabsop Innes, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Sovesly, welcome on in. And a message from our sponsor, Oni91_573.
CKEX, or, as we call them, swimming trunks.
Yeah, swimming trunks, nice. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Welcome to the stream, mate. Oh no, I have seen that video actually, Ash. Yes. No, I can't remember that one specific reference from it, but no, that I have seen. And it makes some very good points about how poorly designed it is. Thing is, I've used it so much over so many years that I'm kind of used to it now. But when I go back to it like today for the first time in some months, And it's like, how do you add a bar in the middle of the piece? Because that's not logical. And then I remembered I couldn't find it in the ribbon, but I remembered the shortcut was Control-Shift-B, so we did manage to get through. I'll have to give that a rewatch, because I have definitely seen that video a long time ago. But yeah, it is terribly designed, but I'm like an old dog that you can't teach new tricks to. So heaven forfend I should learn Muse Score or something like that. Stick bolted and riveted to what I know, even though it's against all my better judgment. I can't press the clack. I haven't got a klaxon button because it's broken. Otherwise, I'd do a klaxony thing. No, that's the thing. It's really not great, but I'm familiar with all of its nuances and general awfulness. So I just sort of live with it. But Dorico, I've not come across that one. Dorico. I have to check it out. Anyway, 14 of us in this here game here. Do you want some pennies? Shall I give you some bonus pennies? Spotlight. Pennies. Spotlight 21. Grab yourself 10 pennies if you would like them. 10 bonus pennies. The database is, or the computer is telling me there are 94 question packs. Of those, 30 have been used and 64 are unused. And the unused packs have 20 distinct authors, which is very gratifying, which means we've got plenty of packs of Spotlight still in the pipeline. I know I have just received one from Alex, which unfortunately I haven't gotten into the game, Alex, but I'll get that in for next time. Welcome in, Dominic. And welcome Zeus. And anyone else wanting to come and join, then yeah, I had a glance at the questions. I've just not merged it in with the database yet. It looks it does look interesting. Do pop yourselves into the game if you want to come and play. I'll give you another 30 seconds or so, and then we're going to lock it up. But yes, we are. What are you? Oh, he's gnawing at something. Go back. Bye, Salem, and welcome, Salem. Yes, indeed. Right then. Dexter is starting to speak, which means it must be time to start the game. Gold, silver and bronze available, and of course the central Spotlight leaderboard position is up for grabs if you can finish the game in the Spotlight. Type the code to join the game. You can join midway through the game, so if you if you're watching and you change your mind and you fancy joining in at some point, then you're very welcome to do so. The code will not change. For now, we are going to start the game. We're going to put our first player into the Spotlight, and they are Sofsly Bob. You are in the Spotlight. Welcome to the game. Centre stage for you. To confirm that you are here, Sofsly Bob, you need to whisper something to Persephone's Twitch bot. That is the thing to which all of you will be whispering your answers. And as ever, remember, keep your eye on the chat in case you've got a bit of latency when the question's in the chat. The questions is live. Anything you like, Sofsly Bob, whisper it to the bot, and the game will begin. There we go, confirming you're here. Thank you very much. So, need to pick a category. The options are Boots by the Lupine One, Robot Wars by Pokenuts, Windows by Sotley, The National Lottery by Big Man Aaron, Ice Ice Baby by Cola Cola, Patisserie by We Like Shapes, European Pop Music by Only91_573, and SpongeBob SquarePants by Zeus. Those are the categories that have been selected. Whisper a letter to the bot and it will select that category for you. If you are in the game, you won't be able to answer questions on your own category, but you will be given 3 points free. We're starting with European pop music, so only if you're in the game, you'll be getting 3 free points, but of course you won't be able to answer questions. As for everybody else, if you would like to activate your Joker on European pop music, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat, and this applies to Sofsly Bob as well. And remember, if you apply a Joker, you get double points for right answers, but you get -1 for wrong answers. Double for right, -1 for, so it would be 2 for a right answer, -1 for a wrong. If you don't play your Joker, then it's just 1 point for right, but no penalty if you're wrong. So, Joker gives and the Joker takes away. Let's just stop the bonus right there. And if you would like to play it on European pop music, 3 exclamation marks to the chat now. Sofsly Bob activating. You don't have to play your Joker, but you can't use it in the final, so you've got a choice of 6 rounds to use it on. Maybe you've seen some other rounds up there that you think you might like to use it on. Sorry, it wasn't Sofsly Bob activating, it was Salem. Beg your pardon. Salem and Brig activating their Jokers on this round. So the rules of play are very simple. It's multiple choice A, B or C. Whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. Sofsly Bob, you are in the Spotlight, and if you get thrown... Sorry, if you get more than 2 out of 3 wrong, or 2 out of 3 of any 3 wrong, you will be ejected from the spotlight. You may continue from the wings, but your turn in the spotlight will be over. A new player will be selected who will start from 0 in the spotlight, though your wings scores are separate scores. Welcome, True Anonymous, welcome to the game. Sophsly Bob and everyone in the wings, I hope you're ready. Let's go to the question board. About 12 seconds to get your answer. In European pop music, there should be 1 easy, 1 medium, and 1 hard question in each pack. Thank you to Oni for this. And let me give Oni his 25 pennies before I forget, because that is how this game works. Oni, 25, all for bonus award pennies. There we go. And now we can get on with the game. Here is question number 1. Famed for their 1997 hit Yes Sir I Can Boogie, what country are the group Baccara from? Is it Germany? Is it France, or is it Spain? Answer now. And in the spotlight, remember, an abstention is treated as wrong. Take a look. The correct answer was Spain. Baccara are from Spain. Did we know? Green if you were right, red if you were not. Let's take a look. Quite a few red answers, only a handful of green on that round there. Only, of course, with his 3 free points, free from answering on this one. But Sophsly Bob, that's 1 red light, 1 more wrong answer in the next 2 questions, or next 2 questions, and you will be ejected from the spotlight. Let's go on to question number 2. Have a look. What was the name of the German group that performed the 1982 hit Da Da Da, I Don't Love You, You Don't Love Me? Was it A, trio, was it B, duet, or was it C, quartet? Answer now. Correct answer was A, trio. Trio was what we were answering there. Yes, trio, Dexter. Let's take a look and see how you got on. Green if you were right, red if you were wrong. Were you right, Dexter? Was it trio? Let's have a look, see who was right. Oh, Sophsly Bob, that is 2 for 2 incorrect. I'm afraid that is no good in this game. And yeah, it's way more than 3. And I'm afraid you are ejected from the spotlight. So the more points you have, the more chance you have of getting into the spotlight. I'm not quite sure if it'll pick Oni at this rate. It shouldn't do, in theory. It shouldn't pick Oni. But I don't think we've had it before where a player come in through. No, we must have done. Welcome to the game Poconuts, by the way. Let's pick ourselves a new spotlight player. Ian Dominic, welcome to the spotlight. You are centre stage. No points on your spotlight score, but you've got 1 in the wings. It does mean, Ian, you are definitely going to be able to pick the next category. Thank you for whispering to the bot to confirm you are here. Let's go on to the last question from this pack. What awful novelty song was number 1 for 17 weeks in the Swedish charts from September 2002 to January 2003? Was it the fast food song Fast Food Rockers, Hey Baby Ah by DJ Otzi, or was it the ketchup song Assez Bleu Jury by Last Ketchup? Answer now. I'm assuming it's the ketchup song. Yeah, it's the only one there I've heard of. I don't know if the others were made up. Awful is subjective. I said a hey, hop, a hey, lady to the honey on a boogie and a Sarah Hay. A Sarah Hay, yeah. Oh, they're all too real. Nice. Well, it was the ketchup song. That's what we're after. Let's see who got it right. Green if you were correct. Let's take a look. Aha! Ian Dominic in the spotlight getting a right answer. So don't worry, Ian, that your scores differentiate. It's gold, silver and bronze for your outer scores. That's where the medals. But the score in the middle is what you're building up to get towards the leaderboard. You have got that one right, so that's a strong start for you right there. Yeah, supposed to be a bit of an earworm. So Ian, you get to pick the next category. Let's go back to the category board. Boots, Robot Wars UK, Windows, the National Lottery, Ice Ice Baby, Patisserie or SpongeBob SquarePants are your options left. Which would you like to go for? SpongeBob SquarePants by Zeus. So Zeus will get 3 free points and won't be able to answer questions. Everybody else, if you would like to use your joker, I almost said multiply then, use your joker on SpongeBob SquarePants, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat. Double points if you're right, but -1 if you're wrong. 3 exclamation marks. If you want to play it, type them now. Clive activating the multiply, the Joker. It's not a multiply, it's a Joker. 3 exclamation marks to the chat if you would like to play on SpongeBob SquarePants. Lupine joining us with a Joker. Just Clive and Lupine choosing to activate here. So, Ian, Dominic, SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's go to the question board. And Zeus should have... Yes, Zeus getting 3 free points here. Here we go then. Question number 1. What is the name of the disease SpongeBob catches in the Season 1 episode of the same name? Is it the Suds, the Crumbles, or the Flakes? Answer now. Because he's a sponge, innit? What was the answer? It was A, the Suds. He catches the Suds. I have nothing more to say about that because I've never seen SpongeBob and I haven't got the factoids to hand. But the Suds was the answer. Let's take a look and see who was right. Green if you were. A lot of green going on up there. Ian Dominic is 2 for 2. Nicely done. Let's go on to the next question. SpongeBob lives in what type of fruit under the sea? Is it A, melon? Is it B, a pineapple? Or is it C, a grapefruit? Answer now. Yes, and remember, if you're playing your Joker and you're wrong, you lose a point. You can abstain. If you're playing the Joker, you won't be penalised. It's the only time it's possibly worth abstaining in this. B, pineapple, of course he does. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Hoping most of us got that, but maybe not. Let's take a look. Green if you're right. Ah, a sea of green right there. Lovely to see. And double points, of course, to Clive and Lupine, who are playing their Jokers. One more on SpongeBob, which means, Ian, you're definitely going to get to pick, because you got that one right, you're definitely going to get to pick the next category. Let's go back to the question board. And the third question. What instrument does SpongeBob's neighbour Squidward play? Is it the clarinet? Is it the violin? Or is it the trumpet? Answer now. It is the clarinet. Excellent. I'm glad I knew that. Trumpet was mentioned. Mandatory doots. Nice. If you knew clarinet, you're going to go green. If not, you are going to go red. Green if you're right. A few red answers there, but a number of greens as well, including Ian, which means you've got 4 in a row now, which is very nice to see, but the last 3 is all that we care about. 3 greens is a good position to be in. Let's go back to the category board and pick our next category. We'll get through 6 of these. We've gotten through 2. We've got Boots, Robot Wars, Windows, the National Lottery, Ice Ice Baby, or Patisserie left. Ian, which would you like to go to next? The National Lottery by Big Man Aaron 1. If Big Man Aaron is here, he'll get 3 free points. And I need to give him 25 pennies. I also need to give 25 pennies to Zeus, because I didn't do that then either. Big Man Aaron 1, author bonus 25, and Zeus, author bonus 25, or pennies. There we go. So, 3 exclamation marks if you want to play your Joker on the National Lottery. Time starts now. Zeus activating. True Anonyman activating. Just the 2, Zeus and True Anonyman activating their Jokers here. So, 3 questions on the National Lottery. Let's go to the question board. And question number 1. The first National Lottery show was broadcast in 1994 and presented by which future host of Deal or No Deal? Was it A, Chris Tarrant, B, Bob Monkhouse, or C, Noel Edmonds? Answer now. Squeak indeed. He's found his baby. Giving him a good squeak. Was, of course, Noel Edmonds in 1994, back when Noel was at the height of his powers, I suppose. That was when Noel's house party was massive. Squeak, red herring. Nice. Let's take a look, see if you got Noel Edmonds. Big clue there in the shape of deal or no deal. Green if you were right. And again, a nice sweep of green answers across there. Lovely to see. Let's go on to question 2. Red herring's dog tie. Oh, there's got to be a market there. Be a billionaire. Let's take a look. Question 2. From the National Lottery's inception until 2021, how old did a person have to be to buy a lottery ticket? A, 17, B, 16, or C, 18? Answer now. But is it from space? Who knows? And there's your time. It was 16. You had to be 16. I didn't actually know they'd raised the legal age to 18, but I suppose it makes sense since it's basically gambling. Yes, indeed, 16 to play the National Lottery. I remember buying my first National Lottery ticket on my 16th birthday. Let's see how you got on. Green if you were right. And again, a nice sea of green. A couple of red answers creeping in there. No one with their Joker active, though. Ian Dominic is roaring through here, up to 6 points in the spotlight, which means you are going to get to pick the next category as well. Let's go to question 3. And here it is. 2015, the number of balls used in the game Lotto increased to how many? 59, 64, 69. Nice. Answer now. Time. The answer was A, 59. 59. It used to be 49 and it increased to 59, making the odds that much longer. Shorter? Longer. Longer, I think. Green if you were correct. So let's take a look. And again, most players getting the correct answer, including Ian Dominic in the spotlight, who is roaring through, yet to drop a question, has gotten through 2 packs completely and 1 question of a third without missing a question. Let's see if that's going to change as we go to category number 4. So, Ian, you are down to Boots, Robot Wars, Windows, Ice Ice Baby, or Patisserie. Those are your options. Which would you like? It's Windows by Itsotley. Let me find Itsotley and award you 25 pennies and an author bonus. Thank you very much, Itsotley. And if you would like to play your Joker, it's exclamation marks into the chat now. Hello, Borky. Come on, you can lick my finger. There you go. Quite a few being activated here. Tabstop, Coconut, Sectra, Ash, Cycle Space, Soapslee, Ian himself in the spotlight, using the Joker bonus as well. That's quite a few Jokers being activated there. So remember, you lose a point if you are wrong on this, but you get double if you are right. Lots of fans of Windows here, it seems. Let's go to the question board and question number 1. Until its collapse in 2017, the limestone arch just off the coast of Malta was given which nickname? Was it the Sapphire Window, the Cerulean Window, or the Azure Window? Answer now. Oh, has this Windows pack taken a bit of a curveball? What was it? It was the Azure Window. The Azure Window. Did you know that? Were you there yesterday? Nice, Topper, nice. So you're not in the game. What are the odds of that? Let's take a look. Green if you were right. Yes, I bet Topper did know that. Oh, Ian Dominic, that's your first error there. You have taken a hit, and because you've got your Joker active, you're losing a point as well. You're down to 6 in the spotlight. Another wrong answer out of the next 2, and you will be thrown from the spotlight. Topper can confirm it is no longer there. That's good to hear. Let's go on to the next question on Windows. Here it is. Which of these is the official name of a Microsoft operating system for personal computers? Windows 3.0, Windows 6.0, Windows 9.0. Answer now. It's perhaps more like the Windows players were expecting. Windows 3.0. Windows, there's no Windows 9, it went 7... and then 7 and then 8 and then 10, I think. They didn't do a 9. 6 would have been XP? No, Vista? I think 6 would have been Vista. 8 then 8.1 technically. Oh, thank you, Ash, yes. Yeah, how does Bill Gates count to 10? 2, 95, 98. Or 2, 3, 95, 98. XP was 5, yes, Vista would have been 6 then. So Windows 3.0, presumably the forebear of Windows 95. Let's have a look and see how you got on, Green, if you were right. Ian Dominic recovering himself there. You are back up to 2. Well, you're rather still on 2 out of 3, but you have still got to get this next one right. If you're wrong, then you will be thrown from the spotlight. Bad program reasons for skipping over 9. Oh, fair enough. That would be a good thing for a TED Talk, Ash. 1, 2, 3.0, 3.1, 95, 98. Oh, yeah, 2000. Wasn't there ME? I had Windows ME at one point. XP 7, 8, 8.1, 10, and now 11 as well, of course. Let's go to the final question. Awkward. Bad luck shapes. Let's have a look at your third Windows question. Which children's TV show was famous for going through the round, square, and arched windows? Is it Play School, Funhouse, or Jackanory? Answer now. Was Play School. Pokenuts' childhood. It's a bit of a blast from the past there. Let's take a look, see who got it right. I certainly remember Funhouse. I don't remember Play School. Squid Game in real life. Green if you were right. Ian, you are correct, which means you do get to pick the next category and you get to stay in the spotlight, still on 2 out of 3. A few of the wrong answers there, some very interesting variance in the score. After 4 question packs, Zeus, I believe, is in the lead with 14, followed closely by Clive and Lupine on 13. Ian is actually doing very well in the wings as well, up to 11, so he would be in 3rd position as of right now. But he's got to fight his way through 2 more packs if he wants to stay in the spotlight. It's a very big score he's amassing here for the spotlight. Could be good for him if he can stay there. Let's go back to the category board. So we've got through 4, 2 more to get through. Boots, Robot Wars UK, Ice Ice Baby, or Patisserie. Which would you like next? And I think 3 out of 4 of these authors are in the game. We're going for Boots by the Lupine one, so that's 3 free points to Lupine. He's going to be very grateful because he was already way out in front. 3 exclamation marks in the chat if you want to use your Joker on Boots, and if you don't use it on this one, you've got the next one to use it, and after that you won't be able to. So Ice Ice Baby, Patisserie, or Robot Wars, one of those will be picked for the final category, but for now, Boots, 3 exclamation marks if you want to play your Joker. It's by Lupine. There he is indeed, going up to 16 points. Innis activating here, and Shapes as well. So he's possibly thinking that his category might be picked next, where he wouldn't be able to use his Joker, so for Shapes it might be the last opportunity to use it. Just the 2, Innis and Shapes activating, remember, -1 point if you're wrong. Good luck, here is the first question. Predator football boots are produced by which sportswear brand? Is it Puma, Adidas, or Nike? Answer now. Or Adidas or Nike, if you prefer. I always called them Adidas and Nike growing up, but it seems to tend to say Nike these days. It was never that when I was a kid. Puma is a Puma, though. It was B, Adidas, or indeed Adidas, if you prefer. B was the right answer. Green if you were right. Logical answer was a trap. Let's take a look. Ian Dominic's back up to 3 green lights. That's a very strong position to be in. You've got to get these next 2 right, and you can pick the final category up to 11 points now, Ian. Let's go on to question number 2. What animal is Dora the Explorer's friend, Boots? Are they a beaver, a monkey, or a fox? Answer now. They are a monkey. A monkey is what we're after there. B. And you'll go green if you gave me a right answer. Indeed. So, a sea of green up there, which is lovely to see. One more question on Boots. Ian, you're flying through here. Take a look. Which UK city is the headquarters of Boots the Chemist, where John Boot opened his first herbalist store in 1849? Is it in Derby, is it in Nottingham, or is it in Leicester? Answer now. The answer is Nottingham. While I'm at it, I need to award 25 pennies to the Lupine one for these questions. B Nottingham is what we're after. Let's see if you were right. Green if you were. Oh, Ian, you've gone into the red here. You're still at 12. You obviously don't lose a point without your joker, but that red light does mean it's going to put some pressure on you in this final pack. You have got to get the first 2 questions of the final pack that you choose correct if you want to stay in the spotlight. That is, I have to say, a massive, massive score in the spotlight. But if you want to keep it, you've got to stay there. So choose your last category wisely. Let's go back to the category board now. Is it going to be Robot Wars UK, Ice Ice Baby, or Patisserie by Poker, Colo, or Shapes, respectively? Which is it going to be? You are going for Patisserie. 3 free points to We Like Shapes, and for everybody else in the wings, last chance to use your joker. 3 exclamation marks in the chat if you want double points. Time starts now. If you don't use it here, then you won't be able to use it at all. Which is fine, if that's how you want to play the game. But 3 exclamation marks if you want to play on Patisserie. Looks like True Anonyman is the only player to abstain from using the Joker in this game, which is fine, on a fairly strong score there of 13. Oni is activating here. Let's go to the question board and question number 1. So pressure on Ian. This one and the next one gets you a spot in the final. Have a look. The word patisserie comes from the French for what? Is it pastry? Is it paste? Or is it pie? Answer now. And there's your time. Correct answer was a pastry, because the patisserie is where we get all our cakes and things from, I believe. A pastry is what we're after. Green if you were right. Ian's through the first one. He needs to give me a second correct answer to this next question, and if he does, he is going into the Spotlight final with one of the highest scores we have seen. I will check in with the leaderboard for it in just a moment. For now, here is question number 2. Macarons are usually made using which of these? Welcome NPL Dart to the game. Is it corn flour, almond flour, or rice flour? Answer now. It's B, almond flour, which isn't something I've heard of, I have to admit, but I'm not really much of a baker. Green, if you were right. Has Ian Dominic potentially set a record going into the Spotlight final? Let's find out. He's done it! Ian, you've gone green again. Huge congratulations. You will be in the final, whether you get this last one right or wrong. The question is whether it's going to be 14 points a question or 15 points a question for your leaderboard score. Massive congratulations to you. Let's go to the final question. A ring of choux pastries sliced in half and filled with praline cream is named after the route of which cycle race? Is it the Paris Tours? Is it the Paris Roubaix? Or is it the Paris Brest? Answer now. It is the Paris Brest, apparently. Yeah, Brest. It's very amusing. Green if you were right here. Ian Dominic actually sitting that one out, not even attempting that question. But it doesn't matter at this point because that is the end of the pack. You did get that one wrong, but you finish with a score of 14. Yes, it said We Like Shapes tried to answer their own question. In fact, 3 times we like shapes. You tried to answer your own question. It's good that you can remember the answers, but you can't get any extra points that way. So, Ian Dominic, you finished the main game in the spotlight with 14 points. Let me go to the penny app. And I need to give We Like Shapes. Maybe We Like Shapes was trying to answer his own question because I didn't give him his pennies. That could be why. We Like Shapes. All pennies. There you go. Thank you very much to all of our question writers for today. Let's look at the leaderboard for Spotlight. Spotlight leaderboard. So, leading at the moment is Prugs on 18, Oni on 10, Leapine Frine on 6. So, this looks like it could be a big old score that's about to be set at the top of the leaderboard. All it requires is one right answer to set a new record in Dominic Gaming. And a reminder that you also get bonus pennies. You will get your wings score when I roll the credits, and then when I add your leaderboard score, you'll also get a bonus of the number of pennies that you have in the spotlight as a bonus for finishing in the spotlight. So, let's go to the final. It is Spotlight Knowledge. We will combine 5 out of the 6 packs that we have seen into a single pack. Again, authors won't be able to answer their own, but you don't get a free point this time. That's the trade-off. You get 3 out of 4 on your own question packs. Yes, this is the question that will be combined into one big pack. And Ian Dominic, you will be getting 14 points per question. Everyone else in the wings, it's the same as before, 1 point per question. No jokers allowed. Best of luck to you all. Let's go to the question board. Here we go. My favourite game by Swedish band The Cardigans with the theme tune in which video game series? Also the name of the 1998 album the song appears on. Is it A, Burnout, B, Gran Turismo, or C, Need for Speed? Answer now, and I think thanks to Oni for this question on European pop music. There's your time. Tricky question. Should be at the end. B, Gran Turismo was the answer. Let's see how you fared. Green if you were right. Ian Dominic, absolutely right, and you're straight up to 28. That is going to be a new high score on the leaderboard, but just how high can you get it? Bear in mind that this game is technically the maximum score you could get would be 6, 12, 18 plus 3, 21 times by 5. 105 is the highest score that you can get. I'm a bit curious as to what happens if you do go into 3 figures. I don't think we'll find out tonight, this afternoon, because I don't think 14 times 5 is quite 3 figures. But you have got 1 right. Let's go on to the next question. 14 times 6, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? Have a look at this. What type of animal is Pearl, Mr. Crab's daughter? Is she a whale? Is she a jellyfish? Or is she a lobster? Answering now. Yes, but we're 14 times 6 at the moment because that's Ian's score. She is a whale. Thank you to Zeus for this SpongeBob SquarePants question. Let's go and check out how you got on. Oh yeah, for the 105 bit, yes. Oh yeah, 21 times 6. Oh, so yes, it will go significantly higher, won't it? Yeah, I'm not sure what'll happen to the mesh. That's something I hadn't considered. Need to look into that. Let's see if you got it right. Green if you were. And quite a few getting it right, going green, including Ian, now up to 42 points in the spotlight. Very well played indeed. On we go. Question number 3. Which TV voiceover artist is known as the voice of the balls? Marcus Bentley, Alan Dedicate, or Peter Dixon? Answer now. And thank you to Big Man Aaron for this question on the National Lottery. Let's release those big money balls! Yes, it's Alan Dedicate, the voice of the balls. Deadly Alan, yes. Very kind answer for the answers, yes. And next out, number 37 appeared 2 Saturdays back. Has won people over £40 billion. Toad Boy's great and Dedicate, yeah, hard agree. It's like he was in the room. Thank you, Brick. Alan Dedicate is what you needed to say. Green if you were right. Yes, a whole slew of correct answers there. Nicely done. Ian moving up to 56, getting ever higher up that leaderboard. And lots of right answers in the wings as well. On we go, question number 4. Have a look at this. Which of these stars is the brightest in the constellation Boots? Is it Betelgeuse? Is it Arcturus? Or is it Sirius? Answer now. And thank you to Lupine for this question on Boots. Arcturus is what we were after there. Arcturus. Green if you were right. Red if you were not. I can indeed be Sirius, G. Eisens. Ian Dominic slipping up, sticking at 56. Not getting the right answer to that one. A few people in the wings, though, did get it right. Zeus on a score of 20 at the moment. Lupine actually in the lead on a score of 22, though, of course, wasn't able to answer that last question. Let's see how we get on with this final question. Let's go there now. Which of these patisserie items is not named after a vocation? Is it financier, religieuse, or palmier? Answer now. Thank you to Shapes for this question. I remember he had some a little bit of back and forth on this question. So I'm glad it's gotten in. And Shapes is going to furnish us with all the details as to why the answer is C. Palmier. The other two are not. Sorry, that one is not named after a vocation. Religieuse and the other one, which was financier, are both named after vocations. I'm sure Shapes will give us some more info on this one. Palmier, oh, NPL Dartmite. Palmier is a palm tree. Financier is a banker. Religieuse is a nun. There we go. Right, let's see if you got that one right. Green if you did. And Ian Dominic missing out on that last question as well. But an absolutely tremendous effort on getting through, seeing at least one question in every single one of the 6 packs. You have finished the game with a very commendable Spotlight score of 56. Congratulations, Ian. You are our Spotlight champion. And we have got some medals to award in the wings as well. The Lupine one finishing with the gold medal, the Spotlight gold medal. Very well done to you. Spotlight gold, the Lupine one. Let me find you. The Lupine one, Spotlight gold, the Lupine one award medal to you. Very well played. The Spotlight silver is going to go to, it's tied 3 ways between Zeus, Shapes and Clive. So you can have a Spotlight silver medal each. Clive of Legend, Spotlight silver award to you. We Like Shapes, let's find you. Under W, We Like click please. We Like Shapes, Spotlight silver award medal, and of course Zeusless as well, Spotlight silver award medal. Nicely done to you 3. And True Anonyman and Ian Dominic, you get yourself a bronze medal as well as the Spotlight podium. So let's find True Anonyman. True Anonyman. There we go. Spotlight bronze to you, and also to Ian Dominic Gaming, taking the bronze medal as well as a tremendous run in the Spotlight arena and finishing with 56. Let's award that medal to you and go 56, because that is your Spotlight score. It's still on Ian Dominic Gaming, and we want to go Spotlight hot seat now. 56, Ian Dominic Gaming award medal. There you go. And that is top of the leaderboard. And that is going to take some beating. Ian Dominic Gaming has set the store right there. Thank you very much to all our question writers. And the question that we didn't get to see came from... Who do we have? Oni, Big Man Aaron, It's Sotley, Shapes, Zeus, and they're the 5 that we had. Who was the other one that we had? Which was the other question pack that I've now forgotten about that we didn't get to see? The windows, that was right. Oh yes, it was Sotley's window question that we didn't get to see, so I get lost to the abyss. At some point I need to add it into the closing credits or something. And everyone can have a 10 Spotlight bonus pennies, Spotlight 15. If you want to type that, you can get some more pennies. And that is going to be our happy hour for today. It has been just under an hour, in fact, but yeah, doing during the day, and it's just sort of so much going on. My mind is sort of full to bursting slightly at the moment. You ever have that feeling where there's so many things you've got to remember? There's not even that much going on, but yeah, with it being half term, or the beginning of half term proper next week, it's just a lot going on. But in this game as well, it's worth saying that you get 5 pennies for every point that you have, so they will be added in additionally. So for example, Clive, who's on 20 there, will get 100 pennies. Ian Dominic will get 90, plus of course he'll get his 56 bonus as well. They should have already been awarded. Let's stop this bonus in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got the bonus right there. 15 players grabbing some more pennies. Let's refresh the app and bring it up to date. And of course, the pennies from the game will be added when I roll the credits. That is going to be it from me for now. Thank you so much for coming to join me to play Spotlight. I do like a bit of Spotlight. It's great because I can just open the build and it just runs because the questions are all sort of written way in advance and compiled into a pack. And if you would like to write some questions for this game, as you haven't done so already, do come join the Discord, grab yourself the question writer role and download the question writing tool. Now with Only Connect and Abyss question writing capability as well, added those in yesterday. Yeah, should all be good fun if you want to contribute some trivia to the games that we play here. What is going on in the rest of the streaming world? Well, our great friend Ash the Bash continues his season finale week this evening with Secret Fortune IIRC. So do go and give him a little follow and check him out this evening if he's still going through. I know he's going to be pretty tight because he's been streaming virtually every day this week. But that is this evening at 8 o'clock over on Bash's channel, twitch.tv/AT_Bash. And Bash concludes his series finale on the same channel right there tomorrow with Outright. Outright should be really, really good fun. So do go and give him a little follow. I'm going to be back on Saturday the 23rd of October with Buzz Off. 2 more games of Buzz Off, which are Claire versus Inca and Jay White versus Prey. The penultimate pair of games of the opening round, so to speak. And then there's one more, I think, a week later, which has got Ape and Toot and another match which I've now forgotten and I would have to go and check for, but that'll be a little while down the road. As well on Saturday, we've got Risky Business as written by our friend Riff Raccoon. Hello, Sportsy, welcome on in. I think you've only just cropped up though. It was the first time I've seen you, but welcome to the stream. Just catching us at the end there. Buzz Off and Risky Business. Yes, Risky Business as written by our Raccoon friend Riff. So do pop along for that. It's a lovely pack, actually. A lovely themed pack from Riff Raccoon in Risky Business this week. So make sure you catch that. Topper is back from Malta. I'm assuming he's back before Sunday, but he is going to be streaming on Sunday night with Rebound. Rebound at 8 PM over on his channel, twitch.tv/Topper1Gaming. Next week, I know Bash is taking a week off, but I'm making up for it over on mine. We've got Buzz Off. The last of the Buzz Off games are going to be on that Tuesday, which, as I said, were between. Let me look at the fixtures. They're going to be between Natter and Samster and Ape versus Toot. Natter versus Samster, Ape versus Toot. That's next Tuesday, and that is going to wrap up the first sort of round, if you like. And that's going to be paired up with Big Break. So do come along if you fancy kicking some balls around the table. We've got Big Break as well next Tuesday. Now, next Thursday at Happy Hour, we're having the return of Cryptex as written by Apodo Nuevo, and we've also got the return of That Is the Question. It's a game we've only seen a couple of times. We saw it a couple of times when it was first piloted, but it sort of went away from there because it's new game mid-season. Trying to add it in was a bit tricky. So That Is the Question is back next Thursday with a pack from Oni. So Cryptex and That Is the Question next Thursday at Happy Hour. I do hope you can join me for that. Pyramid and Buzz Off the following Saturday, maybe with some more of the Abyss as well. The Abyss might crop up this Saturday as well, depending how we're doing for time. But I want to keep trialing that because it's still in development phase. So that's what you've got going on, and then Bash is going to be back the week after in the first week of November. So that's what's on. That's what you've got to look forward to. Thank you very much again for joining me for Spotlight. I will see you. I might catch the end of Ash's stream this evening, but I'm out of choir rehearsal, so there's a good chance I might miss it. But I will almost certainly be around for Outright tomorrow in some form. I do love me a bit of Outright. But if not, I will certainly see you on Saturday for Buzz Off and Risky Business. Should be really, really good fun. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, whatever it is you're doing. Enjoy the rest of the week. We're over the hump now and the weekend approaches, and I will see you there. Until next time, congratulations again to Ian. You are our Spotlight champion. Lupine, you've taken the gold. Congratulations to you as well. Thank you to all our question writers. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I've been Royal Flush. You've been watching Game Night Happy Hour. Take care of yourselves. Be splendid, be marvellous, be safe. Peace out, and a very good afternoon to you all.